Hello and welcome. My name is Njenga Hakina and EV adoption rates are steadily rising worldwide, while enthusiasm for electric vehicles is waning in the US and China, which have been the key drivers of sales. Throughout the global south, Chinese EV brands are expanding their presence in both manufacturing and sales, and these brands are focusing on small, affordable cars within the price range of consumers across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Here, Kenya is making strides in the evolution. Interestingly, the foundation tech for this shift is Chinese across e-mobility companies like UTU Cars, where I am today, BasiGo, Roam, and others. There has also been increased shipping of complete units into the country, and UTU, which means humanity, is only in this sector. Not only that in Kenya, but also in Rwanda, Uganda, and Tanzania. I am speaking with Evans Komen, the UTU Cars sales director from the company's headquarters in Nairobi. Later on, I'll be joined by one of their engineers who is dealing especially with the mechanical side of things at UTU. And so for UTU, you're bringing in new cars from China. And which OEMs are you working with in China and why?
Okay. For us as UTU, we kind of are independent. We source for vehicles on our own. We really haven't nailed down on one, but there are some that we are finalizing on so that we can represent them on this market. But we have identified a number of good units from the previous research and developments that we did internally. And we were able to see, let's bring this and that, which can very well fit into this scope.
All right. Yeah. Are you able to name any of these companies that you're working with that provide the vehicles for you?
It's independent sourcing. We have Teslas. We have some units from BYD. We have some units from Wuling. Yeah, those are the kind of vehicles that we are looking at. Okay. So different brands that fit into this market.
All right. Yeah. All right. BYD is a big deal. Yeah. In February, you unveiled UTU's latest cars in Rwanda, and you have a plan to sell over 1,000 by 2025. Is there a plan to either assemble locally or manufacture complete units locally?
Yes, there is a plan. There is a plan. Number of units that we have here came in as FBUs, fully built units. But as we continue to grow, because we already have a huge pipeline, especially from the corporate side of business, which we feel for it to make business sense and cost-wise making sense for this business, we go into local assembly. So it is something that is in plan and will be rolling out soon.
Okay. Yeah. And I want to go back to, because you mentioned BYD, what are the factors that advise you to get from BYD, from the others in China? What are the factors? Price, I know, is one of them. Yes. What else?
The adaptability. Our roads are not up to standard, and you cannot bring a vehicle here which it will be a problem in terms of utilization here. So those are some of the things that we also look at. The driving side, you understand that most of the vehicles coming out of China are left-hand drives. We are on right-hand drives on this market. So when we are making selections of these vehicles, those are some of the things that we look at. Also, we look at manufacturer support in terms of warranties that are being extended to us, to us as the dealer, and the warranties that we can extend also to our clients. Availability of spare parts, are they willing to come and train, and all those. Those are some of the things that we look at by the time we are settling and saying this is the dealer that we're going to work with, or this is the OEM that we're going to go with, and just get vehicles from.
All right. Yeah. And you have mentioned training, so I won't leave you on that.
Yes.
Because I know that collaboration is really important, and this training on technology transfer. Yeah. You have mentioned that some of the reasons why you will source from the warranty, and then working with people and working with you, to ensure that the after-sales service, so like training. So does that mean then that even after you have sourced, that you continue the relationship beyond the sourcing and beyond the selling, whereby you will have the Chinese experts coming and training our local, in a way that we are able to say that this can be done by a Kenyan because they understood what the Chinese tech is through this kind of collaboration?
Yes, exactly. Knowledge transfer is very important. It's still a growing industry, a very small growing industry. So at UTU, what we believe in is not just about us selling to you an EV. It's about ensuring that the whole process is covered, from the sourcing, selling to you, the after sales, and general support. In case you have any issue, you can always call us, and that's what at UTU we are trying to create. It's a one-stop shop for all our clients. So we have a team that who are working from the sourcing, from the technical sides of it. Sourcing the parts, what we need for our vehicles. We have a team, and we have all this documented with us so that we ensure there's no gap.
All right. And so you have a team that travels to China to learn, and you have a Chinese team that comes to Kenya just in case there is something.
All the vehicles that we have, somebody went there physically and did inspection, got knowledge about it, got the manuals, we held the interactions with them, and we are hoping, it's part of the plan. We are hoping that within this quarter, we will be receiving at least some of the experts from the other side coming in to talk to our team as well here, to take them hands-on training. That's what we are pushing for, and we are hoping to do it within this quarter.
All right. I am still at the UTU offices, and I happened to get in touch, Paris is the engineer at UTU, and I just happened on her. She just came and found me, and I could not leave without speaking with her. So, Paris Karanga, you're the engineer at UTU.
Yes.
You're making great happen.
Yeah.
How is this?
It has been a great journey. I have learned a lot, and I keep learning daily. So it's something that I'm excited to be
doing.
Yes.
All right. And learning never ends. So, Paris, I just want to speak about the charging infrastructure for EVs, because now we are seeing that the numbers are increasing, not only in Nairobi, but also outside of Nairobi in Kenya. And then you guys are in Uganda, you are in Rwanda, you are in Tanzania. So I know it has been a challenge, and it has been a question that many people have. But what are you guys doing at UTU to ensure that if I drive from Nairobi to Kisumu, I won't break down or, run out of charge and then have to have my car towed?
Okay, so first of all, we have started with partnerships and also setting up our own infrastructure. So I'd say we have charging infrastructure majorly out of Nairobi. So we set up a long demand route for our clients. So if we find a client who says that they apply a particular route, what we aim to do is to set up charging infrastructure along that route. And we also partner with other companies that have also set up along the same route. So this is also according to the policy that the government set up, which was that you needed to have all the companies working together, so that someone who has an EV, for example, they're able to see on an app all the charging infrastructure that. Yes. It's something that is still ongoing, and it's being developed.
All right. This one does 200 kilometers on a single charge.
Wow.
180 to 200 kilometers on a single charge, depending on the conditions and also the terrain.
All right.
Yeah. So
the full capacity is?
Full capacity 200
to charge fully.
The battery capacity is 15 kilowatt battery.
15 kilowatt.
Yeah, so basically for that 200 kms you're spending about 400 shillings.
30,
400 shillings.
Like 500 thereabout.
Yeah. Why, if you were to use the alternative, the ICE unit, you'll probably be spending around 2K.
Yes.
Yeah, for the same journey.
Yeah,
so like a 1500 saving, which is can go a long way in terms of being used by guys, especially on Uber.
Okay.
Because the car itself is very spacious. Maximum speed is up to 110 kilometers per hour, which is basically the average for Kenyan roads.
The regular,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the interesting bit about this is that you can see, well, they are all Chinese, but they are not sourced from the same company. Like the battery for the Neta is BYD. For Lira and
Vega.
there is CATL and there is Neo, right? And then there is the Woolen. The battery is
From
LG. Well,
GMs, they work with General Motors.
so you see, basically, but the foundation tech is Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah, the foundation tech is Chinese. That's the thing
Assembly
that
and everything as well.
yeah, and the assembly as well. So basically, what is happening is that the Chinese technology is laying the foundation for EV transition in Kenya, and I think actually because you're in Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania, then it means that for this it's gonna happen because we have seen this with BasiGo. We have seen it with Roam, and also for like the guys doing the bikes. A lot of tech is Chinese. There is the HKEV that is assembled locally, but it is sourced from China, again from a different kind of you know company. So a lot of Chinese tech is the foundation for what we are doing here. Thank you very much, Evans.
Thank you.
And Paris for your patience explaining all these things to us. And we look forward to seeing this rollout large scale.